Hello everyone, this is Homeless Bill, and I'm going to be talking about the Battletech beta today. I've had a few days to play this now, probably gotten about 20 rounds in, and I actually really like it. They did a great job, and it is exactly what I would expect out of a beta. And instead of having a bunch of, trimmings and, foundational work for microtransactions, no, it is just, here, play our game, tell us how it plays, let's fix the things we can. I really like that. So let's just jump right in. I think they did a great job with, your basic smattering of mechs that fill all the roles here. I'm definitely going to be excited for the mech lab. But your composition definitely matters in how you play. It's just like any other Mech Warrior game, and they did a great job making everything feel different. Unlike Mech Warrior Online, they have to sort of make lights what they should have been, in lore, which is crappy. As you would expect a much smaller machine to be. And that's cool. It's kind of hard to get used to coming from Mech Warrior Online, but, that's really how you would expect it to be. So after a brief adjustment period in the beginning, I sort of got used to that pretty quickly. So the pilot skills they put out, there aren't many of them, but they definitely make a big difference. For instance, this Panther, it is literally just so I can put someone with sensor lock in it. There's pretty much no other reason I'm taking that mech. It's got jump jets, so I can move it around. Sure, I can shoot with it, but I'm never going to. It's just there to lock on for the real mechs. Commando's there to harass. Of course, an awesome... I wouldn't be Homeless Bill if I wasn't going to have that in my alliance. And an Atlas, because that's fun. I love the evasion quirk. I can't find it, but even when you walk, it goes to evasion mode. So we're just going to jump right in here. Let's do something else.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
So, I will comment on just how bare bones this beta has been. Not that I really mind, but God, it would have been nice to have like a switch map, switch spawns option to get quite a bit more replayability and to sort of better assess the game. Simply because 5 maps with the same starting spawn every time, it all tends to play out very similarly. If the composition is the same, I suppose, and if you make your starting moves the same, it's only going to play out one of a few ways. Usually, for instance, I sort of just camp this thing right here, and inevitably they will usually show up and die a fiery death there, 1 or 2 at a time. Today we're going to move over to the left side of the map here. I love keeping mechs in the water. It's super OP. Like this Atlas can basically alpha every single round for like 5 rounds. I feel like they need to tone that back a bit. It's almost ridiculous. Maybe that's how it was in tabletop, but it feels like if it's going to be that way, there needs to be a better trade-off.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Something to mitigate just how amazing standing in water is. I don't...
Check your scanner.
Thanks for
We got
jerking my camera around. There are definitely a few camera issues. Mostly, they like to grab the camera too much. They, think they know a better view for you when you lock into certain actions and when the enemy's moving, and it's like, really, I should just be able to do what I want right now. I don't care what he's doing. Or rather, I know what he's doing, I just wish I knew what he was doing from a better angle. They need to release the camera control a lot, in my opinion, or at least give me the option to tell it to screw off. We're just going to reserve stuff. I've seen people on some videos, why would you ever reserve? It's not like you're losing your turn, it just lets you go last, which means I can sit here and let all of their mechs do whatever the hell they want, and then once they're all in position, then I sort of get the last move, and then I immediately get to move the next turn because I'm light.
Hey, Ma! We got more guests!
So they've sort of hung their lights out in front here.
Something I can do?
We'll see what we can do. Yeah, I don't really want to put the command out in the middle of nowhere, unfortunately. Let's...
Hey, yup.
Really, I need sensor lock. That is what this thing is for. So we're just going to sit right there. We're not going anywhere. Let's go light one first. Might as well. Commando 2D, there can be only one.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Okay, so we're going to move... Yeah, we're going to move there. I know it's going to generate extra heat, but cooling off in the water, like I said, is ridiculously easy. Also runs pretty cool anyways, so not a big issue.
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh! Oh, that's what I like to see. God, that is satisfying. You know, believe it or not, that has not happened to me much. I got a headshot with an Irby in like my first round. I got my hunch headshotted in a game like 2 days ago. That's about it. Not a whole lot of headshots, so it was nice to see. What I do see way too much of is... oh wait, is it still my turn? Are we doing stuff? I guess I'm just bracing. So, anyways, what I do see too much of, at least personally, is unsteady knockdown. It just sort of... Okay.
Yeah?
That's right. It is my turn, of course, again, because, you know, first. You know what? We're going to reserve. We can't, can we? They're going to make me
Something I
move.
can do?
We're going to be ballsy.
On the move.
Try to draw a little fire from these assaults. One thing I really dislike about the AI that they currently have is that it really prioritizes lights to the detriment of anything else it is doing almost. If I run a light in front of it or jump jet that panther up on some cliff at some point, it gives me a full turn of breathing room. This one it'll probably be okay because they might be able to kill my commando when they focus it.
Yeah?
But man, a lot of the time they just... Oh, now it's the beginning of next turn. Oh, that's great. Ho ho ho. Oh, friend. Okay. So basically, I'm trying to get as far out as I can within my range bracket. I guess I'll just... Nah, we'll face the other way.
On my way.
Straight out of my quarter around the line. Let's really spread that damage around.
Target.
I mean, honestly, it probably shouldn't be Sumo. It should probably be somebody else with sensor... Whatchamacallit. Because... Who cares about what this commando is doing at this point? Once these assaults engage, that will be pretty much the whole thing. That whole dodge thing, that evasive thing, I really like that skill, but it's way overpowered on the larger mechs. I really feel like evasive should do far more on a light chassis than on an assault chassis, or maybe even be limited in some way. Just a personal opinion on that one. I haven't been a big fan of Lerms, but they behave exactly how I would expect, which is probably why I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, let's trot this awesome out here. We're going to stay as far away as we can, just stay turned. A lot of people, you know, face your opponents, and it's like, sure, you can. I would just... Oh, damn it. I didn't sensor lock. Ah. Oh my god, and it doesn't matter. Well, this turned into a really stupid round really fast. Okay.
Reporting.
Fuck. Whatever. Let's just go. Whatever. Are they going to attack my Atlas? Or is it gonna... And they should let me move this thing right now. That'll hopefully being later. That little, there are way too many little delays. The little delays
Commander?
add up to a lot at the end of the day. It's one thing I don't really like very much. Whatever, you know, we're gonna park this thing up here. It's kind of out of the way, right? You would not shoot at this thing. You would shoot at that Atlas probably, but something about historical precedent makes me think that Atlas is going to shoot at me. I don't even know why I would do this. This is a total waste of time because this is the end of the turn. I would brace, but I don't really want to. I don't want to take the chance that that will prevent it from shooting at me. This is science.
Right here.
We need to do this science.
Okay, I'm on it.
Again, why I should have had someone that is not sumo in this stupid little robot. But that's what you get. The pilots really do make a big difference. You know, like I said, my lights are basically just a vessel for that single skill. That is all they do. It doesn't matter. They're completely useless otherwise. They can definitely jump in, especially when the brawl gets really going and sensor lock is no
Their
longer
targeting
needed.
skills are not impressive.
But man, I don't like sending my lights in. AI loves sending its lights in. AI has a few things that it does not so well. One of those being its light management. It really, really likes to just piss away its lights. I was kind of glad to see that. That looked like an alpha, almost. No, it wasn't. It failed. So,
Reporting.
that made me sad. Okay, whatever.
Commander?
Now sensor lock. Not that I really think we're gonna need help hitting this thing, but why not?
Yes, Commander.
How about that? How about face away?
Of course.
Roll that autocannon 20 to safety. See, this is what I don't understand about it. It has no heat because it decided not to fire a couple
I
things.
understand.
It's standing in water. It really needs to be pushing the boundaries. Even things that are within minimum range. It shouldn't matter. It's not, you know, ammo's never a concern. I've never run out of ammo with anything ever. Everything is dead, you know, or smacking each other to death at that point. It just, I don't know.
Affirmative, Commander.
I pretty much always move because it just seems to put a hit modifier on me.
I'm on him.
I'm probably not super aware on that one, but it's what's going on. It doesn't seem to affect my hit chance on them. Makes them a little easier. Okay. I mean, I guess let's again for science. Is this the left arm? Left arm. Okay, we need to turn this around. I don't want to face the wrong way.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Orion's almost guaranteed to shoot at me, but
Aye, aye.
whatever. So, this is one thing I really think needs work. Everyone is unsteady all the time, and then you're on your ass and you get up and it's like it didn't matter. Like, yeah, you're less accurate for that turn, but so often you're ready to just melee or whatever anyways.
Waiting for order.
It's almost never worth bracing to get rid of unsteady and lose a turn offensively. It's just, I've never had that work in a meaningful way. I feel like instead of 2 bars, it needs to be 3 bars, and then getting up needs to be crappy. Like, you can only move or shoot, not both. None of this, you know, jump jet to safety and use an ability or what have you. I just think it's you know, knockdown should be a pain in the ass, and it should not happen nearly as often as it does. You know,
Awaiting orders.
I should actually be thinking about,
Yes, Commander.
oh yeah, my Atlas is going to get up first. But I should actually be thinking about, you know, running away and bracing for a turn. And I would if there were 2 bars and, or 3 bars rather, and getting, Can't wait.
Unloading a full salvo.
Oh, that's my train of thought. Brain fart. But, okay, right. I would actually think about, you know, bracing and losing some unsteady, if it was going to incur a more serious penalty than it does, and I wasn't going to lose an entire turn, you know, offensively for basically nothing. Yep, shoot at that commando, guys. Whatever. See, it does not focus fire right now.
They're hitting my unit.
The enemy AI just really doesn't quite know when to really press that attack and focus fire.
Ready to rock.
I'm not too concerned about the AI at this point, mostly because, whatever, it's an early pass. This is what I expect, but it definitely does some stupid stuff. It needs to stop wasting lights like crazy. You know, or not. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
I like winning. I mean, whatever. I'm just gonna do it because I don't care about this commando, and they'll shoot at it. Whatever.
You got it. Got it, Chris.
And this, like, why does the bar go all the way up and then it goes down to half and then it's just flashing and it's really annoying, like, all the time? Like, I get it. It's at half. I'm gonna fall over if it happens. I don't care. I couldn't care any less about falling over. But the rest of the AI, or UI, fantastic. Great little icons. You know, they show everything very clearly with the turns and who's going. You know, you can really tell who you're firing at. I was worried that, you know, the fire at multiple targets in your firing arc ability would be, like, weird. Like, how are you going to know what's firing at what? And this thing changes to a little A, B, C instead, and you can just set which one it is or off. Really intuitive stuff. They did a great job. Hands down.
10-4.
I'm excited to see where they go next. Pilot injuries are another sort of useless system, in my opinion. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? That thing should have alphaed and it would have killed the commando, but it did. It pussied out. It has no heat. It's gonna die. The AI is just so passive. It has no balls. You know, again, that's fine because I like winning, but they definitely need to make it sort of have an overall objective as a team instead of just... It almost seems like these mechs are just doing whatever they feel like at that particular time. It's a lot like playing MechWarrior Online, to be honest. Nobody's doing what they should be doing, and everybody's pissing me off. Thank God I'm not on their team, though. You know, again, we're knocked down. Two turns later, and we're knocked down. And it's like, well, it's because you really focused on it. And it's like, yeah, but... That's not what this should be about, in my opinion. This is just kind of a bit much. And this Orion, right? Like, it's not stepping in. It's not, you know, getting in front of its buddy. It's not trying to tank damage. You know, it's basically content to sit back there and kind of lure him away. When really it needs to be, you know, it kind of tried to cycle the Atlas out, but it didn't cycle his buddy up. You know, you got to sort of do both. I don't even know why I did that. It's just gonna die. But, yeah, and some of this stuff like walking legged. Oh my god, I know it's legged, but it's so slow. I don't know what to do with that animation because I'm not that clever, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Nice.
Commander?
You know, this is the point where it's probably time to just rock and roll, right? Psh, whatever.
Lifting off.
So, yeah, you know, great job overall. I like where the terrain and all that other stuff is going. No real complaints, other than AI being crappy. Oh, another headshot. Can we go for 4? Can we make this the dumbest round I have ever had? I really hope so. Wasn't a headshot. Didn't count. Fake news. Fake news. I didn't lose anybody. Alright. Now we're back on track. Let's rock and roll. I mean, whatever. Do I need to... Ooh, yeah, I do. I'm gonna inspire. Am I?
Reporting.
No. Can I kick the shit out of you? No? No? Alright. We're gonna try to break guard with the awesome, I guess.
It's go time.
I do like the entrenched cover, you know, different kinds of terrain, do all sorts of different stuff to mechs. I thought that was cool. Nice attention to detail and lots of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Give me the headshot. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. I don't even know what I want to do. This is just so glorious. We can't... Part of me wants spread weapons and the other part of me doesn't. Oh man.
Moving out.
This is a dilemma. I don't know what to do. You know what? Jesus, take the wheel. I'm not going to question what's going to happen here. I'm just going to shoot everything and hope its head explodes. Please get the headshot. No, whatever. We still got a little bit. It's only got 5 points left, so we might have the 4 headshot round going. This would be...
I'm here.
truly special, I guess. I don't know. You're dumb and you're probably going to shoot at this fresh panther. That's probably what's going to happen. Not that anything else isn't fresh, because they would have been shooting at a commando the whole time. Yeah. This shit. What was that? See? You know, it's like, oh, I gotta get rid of unsteady. No, you fucking don't. You're about to get nuked, dude. What is that? There's totally no point in doing that, because he is just gonna be unsteady at the end of this turn after I beat the living crap out of him. Again, 3 bars, make it way worse to get up. You know, maybe even 4 bars. Or make it depend on mech size. Something that isn't quite so ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, please give me what I want. Oh. The suspense is just killing me.
Yes, Commander.
You know, but I gotta say, I'm really impressed at the first pass. You know, they really did a good job. Everything, the UI is just rich with information. You know, everything's got tooltips. You know, I got a few things written down, but for the most part, God, they just did a great job. I am super happy about this. Yes! Yes, the 4 headshot round out of nowhere. You know, I wasn't sure I was going to upload this, but that was too stupid not to upload. That was preposterous. So, that was a lot of fun. Awesome. Well, you know, Sumo, God bless you. You were the wrong pilot, so I didn't care about you. 4 headshots. Seriously, I really have not had that many headshots. And just as I said that this round, 4 headshots in a row. So, there you go. Overall, I'd say, what, 8? 9 out of 10, something like that. The AI definitely hurts things. The lack of, you know, different, you know, spawn points and things like that make it a little harder to get a real feel for balance, since, you know, it's so dependent on the map, and it sort of plays out the same. But overall, really great job. Looking forward to see where it goes from here. Alright guys, Homeless Bill signing off.